Hi everyone, welcome back to Zuchi's Fashion. So if you want to see how we achieve this beautiful baggy pants with fitted crotch, please keep watching. So in making of this palazzo pants, we'll be needing our hip measurement, our crotch measurement, and our trouser length. So to achieve your crotch measurement, you divide your hips by 4, and wherever you get will be your crotch measurement. So in order to know the quantity of fabric to fold, you divide your hips by 4 and add 6 inches. You can do more or you can do less depending on how big you want yours to be. So we're going to be drawing our start line, and our elastic is going to be 2 inches. So we'll remove our 2 inches, then mark the length of our trouser. Okay, next thing we are going to do is to mark our hip measurement, which is 9, our crotch depth, which is 13, and we're going to extend this measurement to the other side. Okay, after marking the hip measurement, then we'll go ahead and mark our crotch depth. After that, we're going to be marking 2 inches. This is a baggy pant, so it's not fitted. We need to give more space in our crotch area. So next thing we are going to do is to divide your hips by 16. Wherever you get, you're going to mark it here, and then you go up by 1 inch, just like you're seeing on the screen, and then you connect the lines. You can do this free with your free hands, or you can use your ruler. So whichever one works best for you is fine. So after this, next thing we are going to do is just to extend our line to the hem of the dress. And I must say, this is the fastest and most easiest pant you will ever make. So next thing is to get our scissors, and we cut out just like you're seeing, and we slit the other side open. Now after this, we are going to be marking the back of our pant. Okay, we're going to leave a little space up because we're going to be going up by 1 inch, just like you're seeing, and we'll connect the line to the other edge of our pant. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So after that, next thing we are going to be doing is to add 3 inches for our back crotch. Okay, you can do 2.5 or 2 for a smaller person. Then from your waist to your knee line, you're going to mark and you draw a line just like that. So from that crotch area, you're going to be extending the line to connecting it to the knee line. You can use your free hand, or you can use your curved ruler. So after that, guys, pay attention to this part. Now after that, on the waistline of the back pant, okay, you're going to be marking out 2 inches. All right, are you seeing what I'm doing? You're going to be marking out 2 inches, and then you will draw a straight line and connect it to the back crotch. So you can also do this with your ruler. If you have a curved ruler, it will be better for you and easier. Okay, so, but if you can do it with your free hand, it's also okay. So you're going to connect it just like this. All right, so after that, all right, we removed 2 inches from the front of the back piece. So we're going to add that 2 inches back to the side of the back piece. Okay, we're going to add that 2 inches from the start to the end. Okay, we're going to mark 2 inches, then you connect it with your ruler or free hand. So but make sure that the lines are straight. So I went ahead to cut it out. I didn't know my phone wasn't recording that area, but don't worry, you didn't miss much. So we went and cut out the whole area that I marked, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and cut out the pocket. I'm going to be using 7 inches. Then I'll place my hand this way and just curve out the line. Then I'll take my scissors and cut it out just like you're seeing. All right, so after this, we are going to the sewing method of this trouser. So for the pocket, I cut out 4 pieces of this because 2 is going to be on one side and 2 is going to be on the other side. Okay, so this is my trouser. All right, I'm going to be joining the front with 1/2 inch. All right, and when I get to the end, I'm going to leave like 1 inch. I will tell you why I did that. So I'm going to do the same for the back. Okay, so after that, I have done it and you can see the 1 inch. It's time for me to attach the pocket. So from the waist, I'm going to mark 1.5. So 1/2 inch to join the waistband, and like 1 inch is before the pocket. All right, so I'm going to attach the pocket and pin it down. I'm going to put one here, put one the other side, then the remaining in the at the back of the trouser. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I will go ahead and I will sew the crotch area. Okay, the 1 inch that were left is still there, so I'm going to join one leg of the front and one leg of the back and then sew it down. Then when it comes to the side, I'm going to be using 1 inch to sew the 2 sides of my trouser. Okay, I will take 1 inch, go around my pocket, take 1 inch, and then take it all down to the hem of the trouser. All right, so I'm going to go to my machine and do this, and I will be back. So guys, as you can see, I have attached my pocket. Okay, and I took 1 inch and went through just like that. I did the same to the crotch area. I used 1/2 inch. Okay, so the 1 inch we left at the crotch area. Okay, it's time to close it. We're going to open our seam and then join it together. Okay, when you join it, you can see that the lines are in order. Okay, that was the essence of that 1 inch that I left, and I'm going to sew it and close it up. Okay, next thing we are going to do right now is to impute our waistband. Yes, but first I'm going to get my tape to measure the waist of our trouser, and wherever we get, we're going to cut out for our waistband. So since our waistband is going to be 2 inches, we're going to cut out 5 inches for the waistband. So when you cut out 5 inches, by the time you fold it, we'll have to use the 1/2 inch as our sewing allowance. All right, so next for the waistband. Okay, after getting the exact measurements that we need, then we'll close it up. Okay, so there's going to be a rope on this waistband. So this is how we're going to achieve the rope. Okay, after putting your elastic is 2 inches. Okay, and the remaining space that we have is where we're going to be running our thread after putting elastic. So we have like 2 lines. The first line, we are going to run our thread all through. For the second line, we are going to be splitting there open, because that's where our rope is going to come out from. So I'm going to open up that place with my pin, or you can use anything that can help you loosen that area. So after doing that, I'm going to tie the 2 edges so that it doesn't tear. Okay, I'm going to go to my machine and tie those 2 places. So after that, I will open it up this way and I will run a straight thread. So next on this band, after measuring out our 2 inches and then sewing on the allowance that we have, you're going to leave like 1 inch where you will be passing your elastic. So for the elastic, I did my waist measurement minus 6 inches. So you can do more or you can do less depending on how you want it to be, but 6 inches was okay for me. Then I will take my pin and take this elastic all round. So after that, I'm going to tie the elastic and close up the space which I used in putting the elastic. So next thing, we're going to do is to run a thread on the elastic, and while you're doing that, you have to be dragging the band, okay, so that you won't make a mistake. So I was done running the thread on the band. Next is to get our rope to put in our elastic. So you can use your ankara fabric and do 72 inches, then with 1.5 for the width, so you can fold it and create the rope. But this rope I got from the market, and for me to put it on this waistband, you have to remove the design on it and pass your rope through the hole that we created earlier, okay. And after doing that, you can pull back your fancy, tie the rope, you can cut or bun it, whichever one that is good for you. So after this, we're going to be attaching this our band to our trouser, okay, and where we have this rope is going to be at the center front of the trouser. And as you're running this thread around your waist, your trouser waist, okay, you're going to be dragging it. Already they are the same length, so you just have to drag it so it will fit in properly. Guys, we are almost at the end of this trouser, and after attaching the whole band all round, okay, so next you get your tape and measure the length of your trouser. Wherever is left, you're going to be folding it in. So this is the end of this video. Look at how our crotch area is sitting perfectly. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment. So after this, I did a little makeup and I stepped out. Thank you all for stopping by, and I would love to see you all next time. Bye.